So another way you know when somebody's playing in your subconscious is usually these beings try to make you urinate on yourself or pee on yourself. It's just anything they can do to make you know that you don't have full control of your sense of self, right? Even in your subconscious. Just now I had a dream, which mind you is hilarious because I don't recall falling asleep. I've been up all morning, literally. And my dream, I was apparently, myself and some other adults were taking some children on a road trip. It was going to be about 8 hours from where we were. And we were dropping younger children off and taking the bigger kids. As we were taking the younger children, dropping the younger children off, I noticed that we're all in like a van, one of those sprinter vans. And I looked to my right and I'm apparently sitting next to my aunt, QRL. I don't organically dream about my aunt. I've never organically dreamed about her ever. I've only ever dreamed of her when she's playing in my dream state. And then the person's house we were dropping the kids off to was Rebecca's house. It was Lyons Avenue, which is my childhood home. And it had all these toys and stuff. It looked like a daycare yard. If you ever know somebody who's run daycare out of their home, you know what that type of yard is. Every toy you can think of is in that yard. And I couldn't get lucidity enough to get the kids not to stay there. I didn't have control of the dream at first. So we get all the kids in the house, and my aunt's phone rings. When her phone rings, I hear a voice on her phone that sounds oddly familiar, but I mind my business because it's my favorite pastime. And she happens to give me the phone because she was trying to get one of the children together. When she gave me the phone, it was on FaceTime, and I see that it's Sean, who has also been in my energy in the last few days. Sean and Kenyatta have been into my energy immensely in the last few days. He's standing there on the other end of the phone, petrified. He just looks like he's seen a ghost because he wasn't expecting me to be there. And the thing about it is, people who are psychopaths, they don't usually have the ability to fear. They get anxiety. They may be able to have a fright for a moment, but they don't actually have a button for fear, right? So he is just looking at me like, what the hell, where'd you come from? And I'm looking like, what is that on your head? Because apparently he had locks. Disgusting locks. He looked like the Predator, which is funny because when he and I first met, he had a friend named Saeed who had longer hair at the time and he would get braids. And my stepfather would call him the Predator. And he did look like the Predator. But anyway, the locks didn't look like they belonged to him. They didn't look like they were supposed to be there. It looked real foreign and odd. So, like they were other people's locks that were put in. So anyway, my aunt was like, "Oh, he's had these locks ever since we've been dating. Y'all been dating? How long?" So out of nowhere, when I started trying to put the two and two together, everybody started talking about having a pee, and I almost peed